The last thing I was expecting was for her to leave.
Cyph.
A lot. It's a lot. Hi guys, welcome to Lucy's quick one. I'm very sure you've been wondering, Lucy, what happened to the light? Well, we do not have light, and I have told myself, or I made a promise to myself, that whatever the situation, the condition, wherever I find myself, as long as I have mouth and as long as I am living, I will shoot wherever, just to make sure that you are updated. So guys, let's just talk together. This is Nigeria, you already know what's going on. Guys, let's talk about the Big Brother Naija show. For the past 2 weeks, I have been doing voiceovers about everything that has been happening in that house. But going forward, I will just be shooting as much as I can. Hey, tonight's eviction show was just crazy. It was over the top. Before we even got to the eviction time, as everybody was preparing, we already knew that something was going to happen today. But that was how Big Brother just called the housemates together, and that was how Beauty was disqualified. So just in case somehow you don't even know how Beauty got disqualified, last week Beauty was in an altercation with Ilebaye, whereby while they had their argument, Beauty obviously took off Ilebaye's wig, and that made Big Brother issue her a strike. On Saturday, which was yesterday, they were having their party, and then Beauty and Groovy already have like a thing, like a sheep in the house, according to both of them. And so somehow Beauty was like, Groovy, that's with everybody except Chumzy. Remember in the Bible where God told Adam, eat of all the fruits in the garden except this particular fruit. And then you know what happened afterwards in the Bible? Well, Groovy on his own hand tried his best not to dance with Chumzy, but at the end of the day, somehow Chumzy found her way to Groovy's side, and then Beauty just flipped while everybody was still partying. Remember that there's level 1 and level 2, so Beauty just went all out on Groovy. She was just shouting and fighting, and you know, she forcibly physically went to Groovy's face, and she was like, why are you calling me insecure and all of that? So like trying to cause a problem. Why are you calling me insecure right now? Yes, if Groovy was not trained well, has a lot of home training and self-control, he probably would have hit her, because she came on to him and she was saying a lot of things. She also used that wig to hit Groovy, and then while at the party she tried to she almost destroyed Groovy's cord. That's talking about his mic. So a lot of things made her to be disqualified tonight. So just in case you're wondering how it happened, that's exactly what happened. Unfortunately, this morning after the whole fight, Beauty came on to Groovy and she's like, I'm sorry for what happened yesterday. I noticed something about Beauty. I think it's always the alcohol for her. The alcohol is always too much. Babe should have just avoided the alcohol. I know when you get to a particular age in life, you know your tolerance level. This girl already knew her tolerance level. If she knew, she just would have been taking her water. Guys, she getting disqualified just shook the entire level 2 house. Everybody was just calm. I could hear somebody crying in the house. It wasn't a way to even start the show today, and it made Beauty to break the record. Nobody has ever been disqualified this way before when it comes to the Big Brother Naija house. It's just man, this one touched me. It really did. I was really hoping that probably she would just get a strike and not 2 strikes. So she getting 2 strikes plus the other strike that she had earlier made it 3 strikes, which means that she will be disqualified from the show, which she was, and everybody was just calm. Then Ebuka moves on to Groovy to ask him how he was feeling about Beauty's eviction, and it was very, very obvious that Groovy was very sad about the whole thing. I'm sure he knew that this was coming, but he never wanted it to end this way, and he said it. He said he didn't want things to end this way between himself and Beauty.
Really, really disappointed and sad. The last thing I was expecting was for her to leave. I know at some point we had some issues, and I know everybody in the house will have their own opinion on it. All right. But it's not something I'm happy about.
This moves us to the reunion show. I'm not yet there yet, but I know when the reunion comes, this will be one of the topics that will be discussed, and Groovy and Beauty will go back and forth again. Let's talk about the live show for tonight. So Ebuka comes on, and based on what happened, I'm very sure before he even went to the eviction for tonight, he decided that let's even bring more tea. This year's Big Brother show has got millions of people talking. Whether or not you're watching it, there is something to say. Ebuka calls in the next housemate that is joining them, Rachel. And when I saw this girl, she was giving me a lot of Amaka vibe. I'm like, this girl is probably gonna be another Amaka in the house and all of that. And then she goes in. Ebuka was like, we're not done. He brings in another housemate. His name is Chizzy. And when I saw this guy again, I was like, okay, let's see what's going to happen. Obviously, these guys are fake housemates and they're adding them into the show. Remember last week we had Modella, and I was really thinking that Modella was going to confuse everything, but I think that Modella is still very, very calm as far as I'm concerned. Now, these guys go into the Big Brother house. Rachel was sent into the level 1 house. Chizzy was sent into the level 2 house. I need somebody to please explain to me what is going on in that level 1 house. I do not understand. Were they selected? Like, I don't get it. Because the moment Rachel got into that house,
and the new housemates.
is there a rule against greeting when it comes to the level 1 house? Remember last week the same thing happened, and I'm like, why are these guys just, hi, I'm the new housemate, hey, hey, like, oh my gosh. Then we move on to the level 2 house where we had Chizzy go in there.
Hi, Chizzy.
You could see the reception. It wasn't all that, accommodating because of what happened with Beauty. However, this guy is greeted, and Daniela was the very first person to stand up and hug Chizzy. I mean, that's the way to greet people. Like, I don't understand what's going on. Level 2 and level 1 be giving me different vibes, but what's going on in level 1 house? Please, if you understand, let me know down there in the comment section. Now to the eviction show proper. Ebuka goes on to level 2 house and he asks the nominated housemates to stand up. It's the way Amaka always behaves for me. Amaka was just panting up and down. I'm like, auntie, calm down. Like, if only you knew that you're one of the contents on the show, especially for your house, you're not going anywhere. Even me, I knew that she was not going anywhere. But honestly, in my mind, I already knew who I thought would be going home. Ebuka comes and then he says, nominated housemates stand up, Cyph stands up, ChristyO stands up, Amaka stands up, and Fina stands up.
ChristyO.
Honestly, for that one, I knew that she was going. ChristyO has been very calm. She's very just calm. She reminds me of Beatrice. It took her a while. It's taken her a while to like move with the housemates and then bring in a little bit of action. She could be an instigator because she and Amaka used to talk once in a while and all of that. And Amaka be like, this is my plan. And Fina will be like, this is my plan, all of that. But she was still a very calm housemate, so I knew that she would go. But you see this second person that got evicted tonight. Chai, I didn't know it was gonna happen. I was like, how? I'm sure the same expression I have and the same reaction I have is the same reaction that a lot of people had. What will happen to Doyin? How did Cyph? We all knew that it was Kali that was supposed to go tonight. Like, how did it become Cyph that was going to leave? I was just, how? Long story short, Cyph was evicted from the show, and while everybody was still trying to grapple their heads around this, I was just waiting to see what's going to happen with Doyin. What's she going to say? How is she going to feel? Like, the tears from her eyes. The girl will just move her tent somewhere else. Cyph comes out of the house, he talks with Ebuka, and of course Ebuka asked him about Doyin, and he's like, you know what, let's wait till the end of 2 months to know where we stand. I'm a tech pro, I'm just gonna move my brand forward and all of that. While we're waiting for ChristyO to come outside, Ebuka announced that ChristyO was not in the right frame of mind, so she asked that she doesn't come outside. So we'll be hearing from her at the vodcast, which I think Elozona will be anchoring, whereby you interview the evicted housemates as they come out of the house. Tonight was just a whole lot, and I have been feeling the vibe of level 2 housemates for the best of times. Level 1, 2, they are trying, but when it comes to level 2, they're just giving me the vibe. But tonight, I just know that these guys will just be calm and just watch. The way Daniela hugged Chizzy, I don't know if Kali is going to be asking her some questions, because I remember even at the party, it was like, Daniela, you're drinking too much and all of that. My family will not be proud of you. After all what you did, I don't even want to talk about it. Like Ebuka said tonight, it reminded the housemates, you guys should enjoy every moment. Number 1, you didn't come with anybody. This game is solo, YOLO. You are on your own. Like, you only live once. Live this life. Like, stop attaching yourself to somebody by force. I'm sure I was trying to refer to probably Fina and Elu Swag, but these guys need to, I don't know how they always forget that it's not only shift that sells, but somehow you will argue, or somehow you will argue that, studied skills because of what he did with Daniela. Maybe that's why his votes went up. Maybe that guy is actually a smart player and we don't even know about it, you know. But tonight was just a whole lot when it comes to the Big Brother Naija Level Up show. Please let me know what you think about what happened tonight in the comment section. If you are yet to subscribe to my channel, this is the trenches. Please do subscribe and of course hit the like button if you did enjoy my recap when it comes to Big Brother Naija show. Till next time guys, remember to enjoy and live and enjoy every moment. Bye.